Here at the Georgia International Convention Center, state Democrats are getting ready for what they hope will be a victory push for Lieutenant Governor Mark Taylor. But could an X factor force a second round with Sonny Perdue? I'm Dennis O'Hare. I'll have that story coming up.
A bit of a surprise in a new poll out today on the governor's race. The Wall Street Journal Zogby poll shows Republican Governor Perdue with a comfortable lead over Democratic Lieutenant Governor Mark Taylor. But look carefully. Libertarian Garrett Hayes is keeping both of those major candidates under 50% right now. As 11 Live's Dennis O'Hare reports, Hayes is indeed the X factor, raising at least the chance of a December runoff.
I think it's the spark.
Like any good candidate, Garrett Hayes isn't talking about forcing a runoff between Sonny Perdue and Mark Taylor. He insists his campaign of ending the state income tax and open public school enrollment will beat them.
I think the Libertarians are talking about real solutions to real problems in the real world, things that we can really do. And the voters are starting to understand.
On the eve of the state Democratic convention, where his defeated primary rival Kathy Cox will not join him, Mark Taylor might think of Michael Garrett Hayes. Georgia Democrats here at the International Convention Center are expecting a victory pep talk from Mark Taylor. But there are quiet hints that he might not mind being pushed into a runoff with Governor Perdue. Pollster Matt Towery quoted an unnamed Taylor campaigner as saying Taylor will try to drive Perdue's approval below 50%. So if Taylor can't win outright, at least Hayes' vote would force a Taylor-Perdue showdown.
Do I think that will happen? I'd give it a 35% chance of occurring. But is it a strategy that inures to the benefit of the Democrats? Yes, it is.
We're going to win this election on November 7th. Our mantra is take 10 of your kin and put the big guy in on November 7th.
I feel like Sonny's governed not for Republicans or Democrats or Libertarians, but for Georgians. And I think Georgians are going to reward him with a second term definitively on November 7th.
Meanwhile, Cox's former campaign chair, Republican Dan Ponder, endorsed Perdue. Dennis O'Hare, 11 Alive News.
If no candidate gets more than 50% of the vote, there will be a runoff election December 5th.